Oh, we're gonna get into some things.
Oh, we gonna get into some things.
It's okay. Hey guys, it's the Bougie Nurse and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited. I have like so many things planned for this channel. I have so many ideas, so many things I want to talk about. And I feel in this video it's gonna be so informational. It's gonna be like right up real, raw, the nitty gritty, what they don't tell you about nursing school, what you wish you know, what I wish I knew. And this is gonna be my whole nursing school experience. So welcome to nursing school. Let's get into the video. The first thing I want to talk about is when you start nursing school, you're gonna get like a syllabus, and in the syllabus it's gonna be all these required textbooks, right, that are not really required. I promise you, I kid you not, I got a list of like 10 books that the professor said we needed, required textbooks. I promised you we only used maybe 1 or 2 books for that class. And my best advice to other students out there, ask the students ahead of you, because that's how I learned. The syllabus said we need dosage calculations, we need this drug book, we need some care plan book, we need the fundamentals, Bruna and Sudar. I think that's like the trademarked basic book, whatever. All those books came out to like $900. And I'm very like frugal. I don't like to spend unnecessary money. So I found the books online. I found like the PDF version online, just downloaded. It probably cost me like $10. Or you can rent the book. You can buy used. You can get the previous edition, because them 12th, 13th, 14th edition, they're all the same. It's probably like different pages. And one day I was in the library and I found a dosage calculation PDF version online for free. So I'm printing the book, and this girl in the class ahead of me said, don't even bother printing it. I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, we never use the book. And I'm like, you guys never use the book? And she's like, we never use the book. And I kid you not, we actually never use the book. So the required textbook are actually not required, probably 1 or 2. So ask the students ahead of you, like, what books did you guys actually use? Because you can save a lot of money. You will save thousands of dollars on books. Like, don't buy books. You'll save like so much money. All right, I didn't buy any book. I didn't buy not one single book at all in nursing school. Not one book. Second thing, nursing students are so competitive. Oh my God. Nursing school is so competitive, and nursing students are like savages. There was this one girl in my class, after every exam, after every care plan, whatever required grading, she would ask what grade, everyone got. And let me tell you something, if I can share the best tip with you guys, don't tell anyone your grades in nursing school. Don't let anyone know what grade you got, because there are nursing students who are really jealous, who will be like, why is she passing and I'm failing? And I'll tell you a story. This was during fundamentals. I'm not gonna list any names, but there was 3 girls. I'm gonna say girl A, girl B, girl C. Okay, girl A and B were like best friends, and they studied together. That was girl A and B's clique. So one day, after, I don't remember if this was the 3rd or 4th exam in the class, the professor said, girl A and B got the highest grades, which was a big no-no. Because now everyone was asking girl A and B what grade they got. And once girl A and B told, girl C now made a comment like, oh, how could them 2 girls get the highest grades when they don't even speak English, or English is their second language, something of that sort. And I'm like, we live in America, it's a diverse group of people, like, why would you say that? It became like this really huge thing where the dean got involved, professors got involved, and we were not allowed to discuss grades at all. They brought up something called FERPA. So if you look that up, like it says, it's like school laws and guidelines where you can't talk about grades. So don't share your grades in nursing school, because nursing students can be like really cruel. Like just, and if you're the type of person that don't know how to say I don't want to share my grades or I don't feel comfortable, lie. Or at the end of the school year during graduation, when you graduate, class president, and they're like, how this person got a class president and they were not doing so well, and then you're gonna be like, yes honey, yes I was doing very well the whole time, I lied, because it was none of your business. So don't ask people their grades, and don't share your grades either. And if I keep looking down, it's because I have a list of things I want to talk about and I don't want to forget anything. And speaking of grades, okay, in nursing school you will learn that the grades you are getting during your prerequisites are not the same grades you're going to be getting in nursing school. I mean, you might be that lucky person that's a straight A student all throughout, but in nursing school, C's get degrees, okay? Say it with me. C's get degrees. And you know who I learned that from? The director of the nursing program, like the top head person. Because nursing school questions, if you get a chance, like before you start nursing school or while you're in nursing school, practice nursing style questions. Like if your exam is on like congestive heart failure, or if it's on leukemia, practice, like just Google search leukemia nursing style questions, or NCLEX style questions, or congestive heart failure NCLEX style questions, or anemia NCLEX style question. Whatever topic like that is on your test or you're studying in class, put that word in Google and NCLEX style questions, and that will like really help boost your grades, because now you'll know how to answer those type of questions. And don't worry about getting A's in nursing school. Don't, because some of the best nurses, I kid you not, I would see them like really doing well, really performing well on the floor, and I'm like, you must have been an A student. And they're like, actually no, I wasn't. I don't even know how I passed nursing school. I barely got by. I took the NCLEX 3 times. This is real life what I hear from other nurses. So don't think, oh, being an A student is gonna make me a great nurse. No, it's not, because I'm gonna be 100% really real. And I hate to say this, but I hate to say this, you're kind of just studying to pass the exam, because you don't actually learn until you're on the floor. Okay, until you're actually practicing nursing, that's when you really hone in on your skills and you know what signs and symptoms to look for, because it's really hard by the time you graduate to remember everything you learned in nursing school, because nursing school is like so much information. I don't work in peds, so I don't remember anything from peds except for like hydrocephalus, and that's because of the name. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel bummed out if in nursing school you feel like you're not retaining certain information after you pass the exam, because you honestly just wanna pass, get your diploma, and start working. Next thing I want to talk about is evil professors. And I know people say all the time like, oh no, don't take it personal, that professor is not out to get you. And in my head, you know, I would think like, is it me, or like, is it the professor? When you think of nurses, you think of kind and loving, and they like to take care of people. And in nursing school, you get these really mean professors sometimes, and it's like, why are you here? Like, were you burnt out from bedside and you decided to come to education, and it's just like you're just a miserable person? I don't know, but be on the lookout for those type of professors. Okay, I'll give you a story. This whole video is gonna be like all stories. I had a professor, this was, I wanna say second semester, who told the whole class that we can turn our care plan like a month early. We could turn the care plan in before the deadline. I turned my care plan in early, and the professor didn't give me the care plan back until 2 weeks after the deadline, and I didn't even pass. I failed the care plan. And I'm like, I was so mad because it's like, why would you tell me, why would you tell us we can turn it in early? You never graded it the whole time you had it, and then when I get it back, I failed. Because the point of turning it in early was to get it back, make corrections, so by the deadline I can have a passing grade. I mean, when I revised it and turned it in again, I passed, but what was the whole point of that? I felt like that was really mean of her. And then she made a comment like, oh, next semester she's not going to tell anyone they could turn in care plans early. Like, because I really told her, so why did you tell me I can turn in it early? Tongue twister. I told her, I'm like, why did you tell me I can turn it in early if you were not going to grade it during the duration you had it? Because I even had another professor who told a classmate of mine that, oh, she's not gonna pass nursing school because she has kids. Like, who says that? Like, how you gonna and then the girl actually did pass nursing school. She did. She got actually really good grades. So who are you to tell someone that they're not gonna succeed or they're not gonna attain their goal because they have children? Mean, evil professors exist. Another thing in nursing school, there's no babying in nursing school. You know how you hear when you're in high school, they tell you, oh, when you get to college, there's no babying, it's real strict, and you have to do this in college and you have to do that in college. And then you get to college and it's actually a damn joke because you pick your own schedule, you pick what classes you want to take, you pick the times, like you could take night class, day class. My school, we couldn't pick any schedule. So they told you what classes you had to take and the times. And if you had a job that coincide with the times you had to be in class, figure it out, that's your problem. Nursing school is cut and dry. During nursing school, my grandfather had passed away and I had to miss clinical. I missed the clinical day and I told the clinical instructor that my grandfather passed away. That's why I had to miss, you know, clinical. She didn't even like give me like an excuse or like a pardon, none of that. She made me write a 2,000 word paper on the theory of caring. The theory of caring. It's not even like it was stem cell research or abortion, like something that has a lot of information where you can come up with the 2,000 words. Theory of caring is really not it's not really a lot of information to talk about. So I mean, I BS'd it. I ended up passing it. I really don't even think she read it. Evil professors. I really don't think she read it. I think she just gave me like a check off that it was completed. They tell you certain things are not allowed, certain things are really not allowed. Nursing school, you need to be in your seat. If class starts at 7 a.m., you need to be in your seat by 6:45, 6:55 the latest, because 7:01, there are professors. I had a professor that would literally have a watch. 7:01, if you were not in that seat, you were late. Nursing school will consume your life. I'm not gonna say that you don't have no social life. If you're the girl that gets your makeup done, nails done every 2 weeks, and your hair is on point in nursing school, I kid you not, you might look like because number one, a lot of nursing schools don't even allow students to have nails. Like, they might not even allow you to have polish. Like in my nursing school, I think the only thing we can have was clear nail polish, and it can't even be chipping. You couldn't have acrylics, you couldn't have gel manicure, none of that stuff. And then your hair had to be in a ponytail, but that's just all like depending on whatever school you decide to get into. Another thing with nursing school, a lot of people say you need a study group. There's pros and cons to study group. There are times in study groups where you might not understand something and your study partner might give a different perspective where you might understand it. But if you are a loner and you study alone, it's fine to study alone. Like, study groups are not necessary because sometimes in study groups, there are people that don't bring in their weight. Oh, one last thing with nursing school. You might not get a study guide. I wish I had my nursing school study guide paper that the professor gave that was not a study guide. It would literally be like leukemia, anemia, septicemia, septic shock. Like, it's not like really specific. It's not saying, oh, you're gonna need to know about the labs, what critical values to look for. It was like nothing like that. Sometimes he would just put a chapter, like chapter 17. Like, you know how many pages are in one chapter? And sometimes the PowerPoints are so generic, so basic. Like, sometimes nursing school is kind of like self-study. So if your brain feels fried, go to the movies, get some drinks with some friends. You might be broke in nursing school. I definitely was broke in nursing school. That's one thing they don't talk about, how sometimes it's gonna be really hard to work while in nursing school. I didn't work at all, and I had friends that had to like quit their jobs while they were in nursing school because it just took up so much of their time. I mean, granted, I went to an accelerated 16-month program, so that could be another reason why I wasn't able to work. So I guess it just depends on the length of your program. You're gonna eat, breathe, live, drink, survive nursing school. Like, I think you guys will do well. Nursing school is hard, but it is doable. It is hard, but it is doable. If you put in the time and the effort and you focus, you can definitely accomplish what it is that you need to accomplish. Alright, you guys, so that concludes the video. I have so many things planned for this channel and I'm so excited. Like, if you guys have anything you guys want me to talk about, things you want to see, leave a comment down below. If you're a current nursing student and you can relate, let me know. If you're a previous nursing student, if I missed anything, let me know. Just don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. This is our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.